What's up, openers? We are on season 3, episode 31. That's X. No, it's 1X, right? Yeah, 1X. No, shit.
That's 11.
X1. You right. What is it?
I think it's a V in there.
No, V is 50. No, L is 50. Which one is it?
X is 10.
Well, XXX1, hell. It adds up. What is V? V is something. Anyway, welcome to season 3, episode 31 openers. We are very happy to see you. We are very happy to be here. This is a great, great Tuesday. As you all know, forgot my turn of job. Like I'm skipping.
You're the
something.
host.
No.
No?
Hold on.
I'm
Welcome to Ownership Podcast. We have open us conversation as to everything from A to Z as it pertains to the LGBTQ plus community and beyond. I'm your host, Rodney. You'll find me on IG at I'm Rodney Wash.
I'm your host, Marco DePrence. You can follow me on IG at Marco DePrence.
I'm your host, Shazam. You can follow me at _kid and play_.
And I'm your host, Solomon. You can follow me on IG at Solomon E. Stretch.
All right, sweet babies. I'm on script now. And we have host collection plate. And this host collection plate is empty. It needs some money, 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 money. So you get money in 3 ways, openers. On Facebook, you can also subscribe to us now on Facebook. We have a private group. And you can also buy stars because we are 5-star young professional gay black men. You can also donate to the podcast, whatever podcast part list to us on. Click the description box, click donate, give more than $5, eat up in taxes. Or you can also donate on the YouTube subscription box and Facebook as well. Donate, donate, and donate. My favorite one is YouTube, the favorite bottom bitch. We love you here because she has been with us since down 1, just like Taraji P. Henson and Baby Boy.
Oh.
I was say Hustle and Flow.
Oh,
I thought you were going to say Empire.
either or. We need to ride that. We just talk about her. You know, she's Queen Mother. So you can buy stickers.
Hey,
you
y'all.
buy stickers, you'll be across the video platform. Your name be shouted out, pretty colors, be up there for like a good 30 seconds to a minute. Or you can do my favorite, which is subscribe. We have a subscription, you guys. Yes, for YouTube. We'll be going live very, very soon. That's a monthly donation from you to show your love and dedication and appreciation for us because, you know, we give you free content. You know, why not pay for it? Thank you. We love you. To do that, all you have to do is click on your mobile web or go into YouTube and click join channel. Become a member. Thank you so much, and we love you. So how can I support for free?
All right, openers. Well, we love it when you slide into our DMs and send us messages, send us pictures, do all the things. However, we love it when you come to our YouTube channel and you like, you comment, and you subscribe. But most importantly, we love it when you join us in our 5th seat. Guess what, guys? Our 5th seat has a membership. Our membership, in order to go green, all you have to do is what, Rodney?
Clicks become member.
Is that it?
Jackie Chisholm, one-liner.
Stacking what?
You gotta be a Clark sister fan.
That was good. That was good.
But all right, back to you, Rodney.
Okay. And also, if you listen to the podcast platform, you guys, thank you. Guess what, you guys? We need 5-star ratings, okay? They help us grow our great openership, our 5th seaters. You know, help us get to the horizon, the vertical horizon, whatever you want to call it. To everyone, we need them out here to come listen to us. So help do that, help us grow. We need y'all to comment and also give us 5 stars on the podcast platform or whatever podcast platform listen to us on. All right. Let's start the week off. Solomon, how was your week?
My week
Bukaki?
was... No. My week was... My week was eventful. Where do I begin? So my
Do you
cousin.
need a recommendation?
Say what?
Do you need a recommendation where to start?
No. I had some cousins from Connecticut coming to town, and I also spent time with a cousin who lives here in Atlanta. I haven't seen this cousin in like 25 years, which is crazy. Wow. She brought her daughter, who's 23, who I'd never met, and so I was just like,
oh wow,
damn.
wow. But it was just like catching up old times. I sat with the fly aunt on Saturday, had a great conversation with her. What else? It's been a lot. So, but
thank you so much, Redding.
You gonna read it?
I really love the podcast, guys. I love seeing black professional people just be able to be in the element and thrive in
this. Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
you.
But I'm tired. I need to catch up on some sleep. But other than that, how was your week, Marco?
My week was good. It's wedding season, so I've been bartending a lot more.
Getting thick?
Yeah, doing a little squats. And
Are you working on getting a ring?
Ooh.
Yes.
Both of them.
Double homicide. Yes to both, getting thick and working on a ring. But yeah, fall wedding season is coming up. Holiday parties are starting to flow in on the schedule. So, yeah, that was it for me. How was your week?
$5. Well,
I'll send it to Open Relationship Podcast.
do it now. Green check, please. Don't be about it. What did Beth say? Don't be about it.
Oh, thanks, KCB. KCB just gave us $9.99.
Oh, thank you.
Hippo character collapsed to the ground as his chair breaks while he works.
It's like a gif with it's like a meme with.
Yes, a meme with the gift for breaks.
Oh,
girl.
I did not know.
But look, we say thank you so much to appreciate your stickers. That's how you give stickers. Follow KC Lead. Thank you, KB Christian.
Ooh, girl.
Thought you said KC.
KCB.
KCB.
Yeah.
Oh, you know him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
He was at our live show.
Child.
Thank you for coming.
You know how the live show was. You know that ain't on purpose. Had to be there. But this weekend was actually great for me. I was at my Jeep club this weekend. We had a Jeep jam field day. Got my old out there playing tug of war.
Okay.
Hurt my damn back. We won.
Hey.
Gym working out. Played kickball. Got our ass kicked. So I don't know. I'm not a kickball, whatever, what you call it, athlete. Cause they do like shit now. But I thought you had to roll the ball.
You do, to kick it.
This dude threw the ball and rolled. Like he was bowling or playing baseball or something.
There's different ways to roll the ball. You can do bouncy, you can do straight, you can do curve.
But if it bounces more 3 times, it's a ball, which means you can't do that.
I've never played like that.
Oh, I mean, they was real professional people.
Oh, okay.
Child.
I'm thinking back in like elementary school, like.
No, yeah, these was some real. I'm like, I said, you're not even rolling the ball. You're literally throwing it, and it's rolled like a good 2 feet.
I loved kickball growing up.
I did too. It was fun. I feel like like a child. That makes sense. It was adult field day, so that was fun. It's beat me up now though.
Beat me up, Scotty.
I did a sexual position. Oh, you did? Yeah, I remember you now. Oh, he's
from the house of Bucking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I almost say too much. Okay, yeah, I remember you. Thank you so much, sir. Well, yesterday was my brother's first heavenly birthday, so that was a little rough for me. I wasn't able to go home see my family, be around my family, so I really needed that. But in all honesty, it was hard, but I got through it, and I thank God for that, getting through it, getting through that day. That was a very hard day. His presence is very much missed. But, you have to learn to live life without them, and that's hard. And you have your days, and I haven't had a day like that in a long time, but you know what? I'm thankful for days like that can help me realize that, so a part of your childhood is missing, and you will never get that back. But I thank God for the memories. And that will help me get through that. So enough about that. Shazam, how's your week going?
My week is great. I'm just cruising. The gym's beating me up. What else? I think that's about it. Like the gym is beating me up, but everything is going great. There's this sermon series that I've been watching called I'm Too Smart for This, which is like perfect timing for me because it just talks about like, most recently it was talking about decisions and how your decisions make you. And he said specifically, we're born looking like our parents, but we die looking like our decisions.
Ooh,
Shout out to Pastor Darius Daniels. It was
that
really
was
good.
good.
Now, who's he's whacking like that?
Listen, because when he said that, I said, oh my goodness. And he just talked about like being wise around different things. And the whole sermon series, like I said, it's called I'm Too Smart for This. And it's just been things that I can put into perspective. But when he talked about choices, it just made me really reflect, you know, and like with everything I've been through, I'm just realizing like we're really on borrowed time. And there's like, you have to do everything you want to do now because you don't know when your time is up, you know? And it just made me really reflect over the choices I've been making and making sure I'm just being very intentional in this next season of my life. The therapist I have has been pulling my wig off daily. That's why I have a hat on. Well, not daily, but every session she has just like been pulling. And it was like, been to therapy before and you think like, oh, I'm going to therapy for grief. But it's like no stone is untouched. She says one thing about grief, but then it turns into like a billion other things. And I'm like, girl, I told you I want to talk about grief, not my 7-year-old falling off a bike shit. Like, you know what I mean? Not saying that was it. That's just an example. But it's no stone is untouched. So I like it. I need somebody to pull my wig every now and again and get me together because I get people together, but every now and again somebody need to get you. So right now I'm in a season of getting whacked in more than one way. And I like it.
I like how you did that.
But yes, all is well. It is well with my soul, Jesus.
Amen. All right. Marco?
All right, let's pay some bills before we go to the streets. Openers. So there is a link in the description box where you can get 1 month of Apple TV or 1 month of Apple Music. Support the podcast because we love you and you love the show. Secondly, as you see, I'm wearing this amazing shirt. You can also get one of these if you go to our website, order it, and you can be a part of the support system out in the streets. Yeah, let's go. So overall, the streets have been stressing me out. Every app that I've been on has been Diddy, and it's been the presidential election. It's been very bad. So I'm gonna try my best to get through this. So first things up, yesterday, I was telling Solomon this before the show. So yesterday I was on TikTok, and you guys know I'm never really on the TikTok. It's just
On
an
what?
app. TikTok.
You said the TikTok.
Yeah, because I'm like an uncle to it. People be like, "Oh, this is how you do it." I'm like, I don't know anything. I didn't know you can even buy. They have like a TikTok shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that. But yesterday I ran across these two gentlemen, maybe like 21, 22 years old, and they were live. And they were asking everybody on their live that's a Republican to come up on stage and explain to them why they're voting for Trump.
Was that the circular thing where like the boy was sitting there and he had the girl come up and it was like a timer? That's not the same thing? Oh, okay, never mind.
I don't think so.
I'm talking about something,
Wait,
but it's something similar, but go ahead.
Continue.
I was gonna say there was a timer in the background, but I don't know if there was a woman.
Was it a Caucasian man?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Yep.
Okay. And I respect them so much. Like, it was to the point where I airdropped it to my TV and I was watching it like it was a TV show.
Good.
It was great. Like, the Republicans came up on stage and, this is why I'm voting for Trump and this, that, and the third. And I was like, well, where's your facts? Well, I heard it on Instagram. Well, where's your facts? Like, they wanted websites, documentation, videos, whatever. And if you cannot explain to them why this is your decision, he will kick you off a stage. And these, I think it's Gen Zs or whatever, they're doing the Lord's work. Like, I learned some things and I was on my computer researching it and I was like, oh, they're actually like giving good information out. And I know I'm going long, but another reason why this also triggered me is because I've been watching YouTube lately. And, if you don't have the premium, they'll cut it off and do a commercial. They have Kamala's voice in fake commercials of copy and pasting things that she says and try to corrupt you. when it comes to like voting and things like that. But you don't see that when it comes to the Republican side. It's, oh, this is what Trump wants to do. But when it comes to her, it's like, this is what she wants to do, and like try to twist her words. So I wanted to bring light to that.
They have to twist her words because she's actually saying things that make sense. They don't have to twist Trump's things because when they take the sound clip, that's just what he's saying. He's saying they're eating the dogs. He's saying, like, I don't want to do this. But then in the same hand, you're talking like, I don't know Project 2025, but your name is mentioned like 315 times. Shout out to Jasmine Crockett because she talked about it. It's like you have to consume anything that's put out by anybody at like, to your own respect. Like, you have to make sure it's true. But specifically to this, I think it's the same video. He had this young woman come up. He said, Democrats are more patriotic. And is this the same video?
Maybe.
I think it's the same thing. And there was like a red timer that had like and it was like a big circle. It was in a room that's all white.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, this young girl comes up to him and she's like, they are more patriotic because Democrats want to kill babies and they are murderers. And he's like, okay, and he like lets her get out. Well, as soon as he starts spitting facts, she starts cutting him off. And what's really interesting is the guy who is serving as the Democrat in this sense is a white male, and the Republican is a black woman. So they're like going back and forth. And he's like, she says, well, they're murderers. They want to kill children. And he was like, no, they actually are just going to abort a multicellular organism. And she's like, well, you can say that because you have life and you can make those decisions, but that baby can't. And he's like, it's actually a multicellular organism. And they go back and forth about this. And finally she's like, well, that's just still murders. And he's like, well, do you support IED? And she's like, well, yeah. And he's like, well, you know, IED actually forces the body to essentially have an abortion because it doesn't allow the multicellular organism to implant in the uterus. So are women who have IED murderers? And she was like, I don't have a comment on that. So it's so interesting just to see how, like, when you bring facts to the table and really put them out for Republicans or individuals that identify with the other side, they never have like a leg to stand on because a lot of the things are not like rational. They're not based in fact. They're based in a lot of feeling, honestly.
I think if we need to make sure that we say that it is Trump Republicans and it's real Republicans, if that makes sense.
But real Republicans have always been against abortion.
Yeah, but like these are like Trump's Republicans though. I love that. I think it's really important to see, like I said, pass the torch to the next generation because you need to be informed. Honestly, when I'm about 80, 90, my life almost over. It's y'all who gonna be down here with all the bullshit that we done did back in the past. I better speak y'all ass up.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if we about to die, ain't got nothing to do with me. Bitch, I done live my life. I'm gonna go like this. Live my life like it's
go then.
But again, you know, even when we are in our golden age, like politics will still affect us. And so when we're looking at Social Security, when we're looking at housing, when we're looking at everything, hell, I was just having a conversation with my cousins about air property, and a lot of people are going to be affected. And when again, we don't have the luxury of being limited in just the scope of our bubble. Like, we really do have to think of not just about me in my later years, but everybody who comes after me.
Which is true.
Because, you know, I still want kids. What does that mean for me 5 years, 10 years from now?
You know what? You know what was funny?
What?
It was this lady on Twitter. I don't know if it was a skit or not. She was 57, talking about she was pregnant.
Oh, I did see
And
that.
she was like, what I'm doing pregnant, girl? She was like, what they gonna say? They gonna say, oh, that's your grandma. They're like, no, that's my mom.
57 and pregnant is like...
And not no correlation to
Interesting,
you.
yeah.
I'm just... It just... This shit just made me think.
She was terrifying.
It was funny.
No, that was shade.
If I was in my 50s pushing 60, I would be terrified as well.
You better quack me. But also, for the black people, I want to talk to all the black people who's trying to pull Kamala race car. I was talking about this earlier with the guys. We had so many white men as presidents. We never questioned where they was from or were they really white. We didn't care if they were Sweden,
Ireland. Irish.
Or Swedish. Yeah, Swedish, right? Yeah, Swedish, Irish, German. What else out there?
Russian.
Polish.
Oh.
Is Polish that? Is that why?
Something.
It's something. Whatever. Well, European descent. Let me say that, people. So why are we so up in arms about Kamala being black or not? When we had so many other white people run this country and y'all didn't question anything. I want to know, what is the real beef with Kamala?
They did the same thing to Obama. President Obama.
They did, and I don't understand. So is it because she locked black people up for doing crimes? Like, that's the only thing I think of what people mad at. And when I do hear from the census, even from people who I know in Georgia, they said she locked a lot of black people. I'm like, but if they did the crime, you do the time.
Which is, again, misinformation, because if you look at the statistics, she didn't even lock that many people up. They were sent to diversion programs. They were sent to job training programs. They weren't even given charges. Like they said, I think out of her whole 4 years, or however long she was there, it wasn't even a high percentage of people that went to jail. So that's like misinformation that y'all remember homegirl from Hawaii, y'all know what I'm talking about. She has dark hair. She has a blonde streak in the front. She's now working with Trump for his speeches.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she used to be a Democrat. Now she's like a Republican magically. She was the one that ran with that during the race, like during the first time Kamala ran for president. So it's like misinformation that keeps getting spread and keeps talking about. And it's just like, girl, like y'all really are y'all are throwing things at the wall and nothing's sticking.
Well, I think it has nothing to do with politics per se. I think she represents everything that America hates. She's a woman.
Mm-hmm.
She's black.
Educated.
She's educated.
Qualified.
She represents everything that America has worked so hard to destroy. And she has done the work to climb the ladder. She has done the work to be in the position that she's in. And folks don't like it.
It's just really weird. And, like, I don't know. It's just, this election is just really going to be funny in the history books for children. And I just hope, it's embarrassing. It really is, that we going to have in the history books a felon, 34 count, who ran for president.
It won't be.
Who almost
won. It won't be in the history books because, shit, if you look now, slavery is...
They're taking it on.
Slavery history is out of the history books.
And that's crazy.
So, this is why it's important for us to vote and be involved, because history is literally being rewritten in our face.
Yeah. Like, I think, was it one? I don't know if it was Florida. Somebody, they were trying to say slavery taught black people essential life skills. Yeah.
I did see that somewhere.
And I said, you audacity white cracker. You white person. We can't say that. I'm sorry. Because we do have some people. It wasn't to, let's keep moving.
It wasn't to y'all.
Yeah.
He was just expressing his
No,
feelings.
don't
Nope.
beat it up.
Okay.
Let it go.
Yeah, but that really upset that really upset my soul, because, like, again, I go back to my great grandparents, because I had a luxury of growing up with somebody who was born in 1911, who was born in 1908. I even know my great aunt, my great great uncle was born in 1895. Like, I met these people, I had conversation with these people. I was like 16 when he died. You know what I'm saying? He lived a long time, Uncle Willis. And just hearing him talk how he grew up, and it's like Solomon said, it's like history repeating itself, like how everything is happening, like people not caring about school, black people not caring about voting, like people got their ass beat trying to vote, and we just take shit for granted. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. It's not that's not my problem. I don't care about that shit. And I wonder how we go from caring about stuff to not caring about stuff. Oh, Brittany, that's my cousin. Brittany, you know our family history.
Hey, Brittany.
But, like, it's sad. I remember Brittany Grand talking about, like, getting rocks thrown at her to go to school. Like, rocks off the railroad. Like, real shit. Like, and I'm just like, and you have people now who just don't care. Who just don't care. And I hope we go back to a time in the future where we care about what's going on with our community, with each other, and around the world. And I want to say thank you to the other race who actually do vote for the correct thing to do. You know, we're only 32% of the population, so we can't win things by ourselves. Some people out there actually care about us. And I want to. It takes everyone to get this ball moving forward. And I want to just say thank you. And let's just keep hatred out the country. There's no place for that anymore. It's out there, but we're going to let God's light shine, and we're going to win this election the right way. Amen.
Preach, Pastor Rodney.
Nah, that's all I got.
Okay.
Give offering.
I'll send it to the cash out. Yes. But speaking of voting, I don't know if you guys heard, but Marcellus Williams was executed tonight despite of alleged DNA evidence out of Missouri. So there was thousands of people, well, hundreds of thousands of people that showed up to the courthouse. He did not do the crime. His DNA was on the knife, but I understand life to prison, but the fact that we are still, I mean, not life to prison. You guys know what I'm trying to say. But killing somebody, like the electric chair and all that, like, I don't believe in that. Put the person in prison and put them in a tight holding cell at the bottom of the dungeon or whatever they call it. But I think that things like this is a distraction to what's really going on. Especially, like I just said, like I've been online all weekend and it's been nothing but P. Diddy this and misinformation when it comes to Kamala. Like, we're 42 days away from Election Day, and now all this random stuff, all these famous people are speaking out on Didi's case when in reality we really don't know what happened. Yes, we have all these think pieces and fake books getting put out because of X, Y, and Z, but we got to get back on the momentum of driving her to the White House.
Okay.
When we first started, like, what?
I was wondering how you driving the bus.
Oh.
And we were wet. Baby, it was bumpy. What the? I want to roll. Go there.
No, when we first announced, or when she first announced her running as the Democrat candidate, like the whole country was so happy. You saw it all over the news. But now it's just, where's the momentum?
Yeah.
So I just encourage everybody, stay focused, because the blogs, the media, the other side of the fence, they're going to distract us from what really is the goal.
This is a very important election, and we can't say it enough. I think sometimes people just got to see what it is to get their ass scratched.
So back to what you're speaking of, Marcellus Williams. This story, it hurts. Mm-hmm. I think it's extremely sad because you see so many people show up for a system that just is not that didn't hear it. Like, you have this go before the Supreme Court of Missouri. And
Okay, for people who don't know, because I don't know, I didn't see that this weekend or know about the case. What did he do? What did he accused of? What happened?
Supposedly he's accused of murdering a woman in like the 1990s. She was stabbed several times and died. And they're saying that he did it. Well, now the DNA is not matching. His attorneys came before the Supreme Court this week in a last-minute hearing to basically bring all these facts of why this is not right. Like, basically they said the case was not presented right, from jury selection to evidence to all these different things. And the Supreme Court of Missouri still said, no, the ruling stands. So he was executed today at like 6:10.
Even though his DNA didn't match?
Yes, like they walked down all of the. It's a lot. The attorney walks down everything that was wrong with the case, and the Supreme Court still said no. The standing it stands. So it's extremely disheartening, and I think it, like, at this time period in America, to know things like this are still happening, it hurts, and it's crazy because you have people that are walking up that were witnesses, and they're saying like, yeah, like he didn't do it. I said this to make it seem, to keep myself out of trouble. And
so was he there when it happened? Is that what's given?
I don't know. I don't want to misspeak.
Okay.
I just know that there was a petition online that like hundreds of thousands of people signed. People showed up at the courthouse and they still executed this man. Mm-hmm. And I think this is frustrating because then the rhetoric would be, well, why did y'all burn the Walmart down if they burnt the Walmart down tomorrow? When it's like, shit like this keeps happening. Like he literally has been proven innocent. Like, and they're telling you there's holes in this case. Like, if anything, okay, don't kill him, retry him. But it's too late. You just killed somebody.
This justice system is very, very, very interesting. I'm just lost for words. I'm just lost for words. It's just very crooked. It's crooked and it's weird.
To Marco's point, I agree. We have to be very careful about the narrative that is being spread across media right now. And so you have a strong, intelligent black woman running for president who we saw the entire nation rally behind. We've seen people cross political lines to rally behind this individual. And on the other hand, you have this narrative where a black life doesn't matter. Where you have this narrative that black people are criminals. I think we have to be very careful about how we ingest and digest information that's being circulated in the media right now. Because if you're not paying attention, you'll miss it.
Mm-hmm. And did you not see on the news conference, what is Trump VP pick name? Vance?
Yeah.
JD Vance? He was on TV saying like he would say anything to make the American people vote the opposite way. It's like he basically said he would lie and say whatever he want to say. And that was very alarming to me. Me that's being a normal person with a normal brain. Mm-hmm. If I'm voting for you, I would not want to vote for you anymore. You telling me that you will basically lie and say anything to get my vote. You know what I mean?
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. It is just disrespectful. And I did some research on his ass. He was all Democrat. Yeah. He was all praising Obama. You get what I'm saying? Like President Obama. I'm sorry, y'all about to whack me. And now you do this flip you flip the script. I'm like, how much these folks paying you?
Well, I think we have to be honest here. That's it's a traditional thing. Like Donald Trump, there's a whole recording of him saying, "If I ever run for president, I'll run as a Republican. Yeah. Republicans are stupid." Mm-hmm. So it's like.
And to whack you again, he gave Kamala $10,000 for her.
When she was running for DA.
When she was running for DA. So he respect her. You get what I'm saying? This shit that's not adding up. It's not adding up, but y'all crazy. This is crazy.
We're going to move on to something lighter. So it's been a while since I mentioned this person's name, but Eve's been speaking a lot on the internet lately about somebody that I like and love. And again, misinformation. People thought that Eve was saying something bad about Nicki Minaj.
So y'all crazy. Y'all don't have a brain. Y'all Trump supporters.
He hasn't finished his...
I didn't...
No, I read the Nicki fan was trying to make her like she was talking bad about Nicki, and Nicki had to come out and say she did not say
this
no.
This your segment of Marcos.
No, that's not what happened.
And how did you go from there to there?
That's the truth.
How did you just say somebody...
Can I follow this story? I knew it was going to come up.
Because somebody likes Nicki Minaj, they're a Trump supporter? Are you okay?
I said that they're mindless. They don't understand. They don't think. That's what the correlation was.
But that's not what you said.
So
I said.
No, you said they're Trump supporters. That's what you said.
I said they're like Trump supporters.
Recently, Eve spoke her mind on an interview, stating that when Nicki and her was doing the barbershop too, remember they were in the same movie together. Mm-hmm. Eve had to put her pride aside mentally, physically, because there was another rap woman coming up in the game, and she saw how the industry projected insecurities on people, and she did not want to be that person. People twisted, did all that, whatever the case may be. But then Eve said later out of her mouth, internet, y'all, it was not like that. Nicki and I was fine on set. If you guys listen to the whole conversation of what Eve stated, you would know that she did not bath mouth her. And it was nice to see that someone not talking bad about Nikki. Just because y'all make y'all just make it seem like Nikki is a bully and this, that, and the third, and she does not have any respect in the game. And also coming from a veteran, Eve, like being the only female in her crew, growing up with the Rough Riders and having hit singles and creating her own lane as a female rapper in this industry. So I thought that was beautiful to see. As much as it's fun to see like the beef and, go back and forth on tracks, let's give people their flowers while they're here on Earth and not wait until they're gone.
Okay, so I stand by what I said. Let me say this. Some of Nicki fans wanted to be beef. We can agree on that. Because some of them did try to go. I mean, it's on the Shade Room. It's in damn comments. I'm not making this up. Like, it's a beat. Y'all getting on my nerves.
You have a website?
Yeah, it's on Shade Room. Go on the post, and you going to see them saying, oh, Eve hating on Nicki, Eve, da-da-da. Yeah. And then Nicki came out and wrote a post saying, thank you, Eve, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to say it's about Eve. I think it's that took a lot of courage to even say that publicly. You know what I mean? To say like you didn't want to be this mean vet to this new up-and-coming person who had, because Nicki had stardom growing, when she first started. You can't throw shade at that. She was, she was that girl. Everybody featured all that kind of stuff. So to come out there and say that shows character of a person. So I respect Eve for being honest and vulnerable like that, because most people wouldn't even do that. Some people will be mean to people and nasty because they are jealous of them and how they are rising above. And Nicki was breaking records at the time without even having the album. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Nicki was doing, I can give Nicki praises. And
you know what that is?
Yeah.
Growth.
Factual. Facts.
Oh, whoa.
Factual.
Growth.
Factual. So, like, I'm going to say, just thank you for being vulnerable and they're speaking your truth and saying how you had to go to therapy, because a lot of people wouldn't even admit that.
Okay.
I mean, that's all I gotta say about that.
I think it's great that Eve has a book and she's talking. I think Eve probably has some great things to say. Am I going to read the book? Probably not. But I think that it's great that she's released a book and she's saying what she wants to say, because she actually does have like some leeway in the rap game. I appreciate it, but I ain't got a horse in this race. I don't really care.
And then, last but not least, we're going to make this quick. So there was a viral video of a church lady accidentally giving the church $100 instead of $10. So I'm going to ask all of us a question. What would you do in that situation? Would you ask for it back? Or would you just let God bless his blessings on you?
I'm gonna say this. That video was funny as hell. Cause Miss Mama was upset. Miss Mama said she was in church's line trying to order churches. And she said she put out her money and it was a $10 bill.
Oh, wait. On my phone? Oh, wait. I don't think I can try to pull it up again. Let me find it.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so basically what happened was, to make a long story short, she said she was in church. She had a $10 bill and a $100 bill. And she said she thought she gave the church a $10 bill.
Okay, I got
so
it.
she leave church, have praise and worship. Oh, you got it?
It was a $10 bill. I pulls up the church's chicken. The lady said my order was $14 or something. I go in my purse to pull out the $100
Oh, wait.
bill.
I don't think I can try to pull it up again.
And put the $100 bill in the
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I have to turn off the YouTube video.
Okay.
Because I'm getting, like, you're getting this. Okay, there we go. Because I was getting,
Okay.
getting both things. Okay. Here we go.
I pulls up the church's chicken. The lady said my order was $14 or something. I go in my purse to pull out the $100 bill. I done fooled around and put the $100 bill in the offering. I sped away from the drive-thru window. I told the pastor I made a mistake, put the wrong bill. And he gonna say, Sister Tasha, you can't take back from the church. I said, Pastor, that is all the money that I have. I intended on putting $10 in the church. He gonna say, we in the middle of a meeting and we can't do nothing about that, Sister Tasha. You can't take back from the church. Now you want to rob the church? I better go to jail. I'm on my way back to the church. Give me my $100. The pastor keep playing with me. I'm so pissed off.
Oh, Miss Mamas is upset, and you know what? Ooh, I'm gonna say this. Oh. And I talked to the guys earlier about this. You know, old school black people back in the day gave 10% faithfully. They could be on their last whatever, but they will get a 10% to the Lord.
Somebody
Now,
in the comments said God let her sow that seed in the ground in good ground.
Brittany, go to hell. Ooh. Brittany, you an asshole. He said God let us sow that seed. Okay, let me get my saying out. Make a long story short, because we got three more segments. If I was the pastor, I would give her money back. If she could prove or say whatever, like it was always, she never gave a $100 bill before. Neither is the case. If you told me it's a mistake, I want my money back. And if I only had $110 left in my name, I have been there before. Y'all know I share stories of being broke as hell. And if I actually get a church $100, I'm damn sure going back and get my goddamn $100. I'm gonna say we're gonna do a swap. I'll still give it to the Lord, but this is all I got for the week.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta make it stretch.
You gotta make that stretch. Y'all, I was so broke one time. I had $20. I had to eat. That's when I think the what was it, dollar sandwiches, like $1.20. I had to eat that for the rest of the week. I mean, I've been there before, so I felt that lady pain. Okay. Because if I did that, baby, I would have been hot.
Boiling. Yeah, I would have drove back to the church too.
She said, I'm going to jail.
I'm going to jail. I think that I'm with Brittany, girl. You put it in good soil, you go get it back. But you can't. You have to really think about the position that the church is in. Like, there's nothing that's proving she gave this. Like, maybe, and now listen, hear me out. If you went to like an old school Baptist church, you got an offering envelope and you wrote your name and stuff on it. So maybe you said, oh shit, like I put $100 in the envelope, I meant to put 10. So you could go and say, hey church clerk, hey pastor, hey secretary, y'all, there's an envelope with my name on it. But if you dropped $100 bill cash in an offering plate, if we all put money in right now and nobody's looking and we're just passing the plate like in church and we're singing Never Would Have Made It, right? And we all drop in some money. So at the end, if nobody's going to be honest, we put the money down. There's a $100 bill, a $5 bill, a $10 bill, and a $1 bill. Say Solomon put the $100 bill in bed, but I'm saying, no, I put the $100 bill in. Like, nobody knows.
I get that, but that's not this scenario.
It is, because how are they going to tell that it was her $100 bill that went in the thing?
Because it's...
I could say that I put a $100 bill in the church that Sunday.
I'm going to say this. The fact that you had to record it... Okay, even... You know what? If she lied...
No, not the fact that she had to record it.
If she did lie, God going to get her back. If she was telling the truth, the church to give her money back. And that's just point blank, period. Because sometimes you can't be in the spirit, and the spirit can hit you.
If you just grab her and she put a $100 bill in, that's what she is supposed to do. Obey God. Next topic.
God, I'm hungry.
Obey God. It's time.
God, I ain't got no gas for the week.
Time for you to fast.
Oh!
Time for you to walk. Walk with the Lord.
You ate that.
Now you talking about footprints in the sand.
Girl, you better walk with the Lord. You ain't got no gas. Walk. I want Jesus to walk with me.
How y'all feel?
I'm with Shazam on this one. Like I would be a little salty, but I would just charge it to the game. Ooh. I would, because look,
she ain't got nothing to charge it to.
Hold on, let's do devil advocate.
Wait,
if you overpaid on your bill, if your bill was supposed to be, let's say $50, and you actually gave $500, are you gonna say
to what bill?
Whatever bill it is?
If you overpay any bill, they're gonna credit your account. So she's credited with God.
They'll give it back.
No, they're not.
Sometimes I have done that before.
They're crediting your account. If you overpay your car bill right now,
they charged me my cell phone bill twice by accident. They gave my money back.
They crediting accounts. She credited with God. Don't. If you give $10 every Sunday, the next $10 Sunday, she ain't got to give no money. Look at God making a way. So now you're gonna have extra for the next few weeks. Overflow. Walk with God.
So my thing is, everybody loves to say they're a Christian until they're tested.
What you mean?
What you mean? What
She's
I mean?
being tested, and she asked for her money back.
Because you go to church, you read the scripture, you learn and talk about faith, and then when you're tested, you drop the ball.
God is just still working on me. And that's my answer.
I'm going back to the church to ask Pastor for my $100.
Thank you, Marco.
If it's in an envelope. Now, Lord forbid that it's just.
Oh, you to drop? Okay. Now, if it okay, I get what you're saying. Now, if it's an envelope and I put $10 on there, and I actually gave 100, give me my money back. But now, if I just dropped it in the collection plate like with money, I'm not going to get it back. Now, that's just me being honest. Okay.
Because you can't go. What you going to do?
Okay, for that, yeah. Okay.
If that's what that church is doing, we all could run over there and say, okay, I put $100 in the collection plate. I need it back.
Okay, yeah. So,
yeah.
if I did it, I'm not going back for it. I'm not. I'm really just going to be crying and hungry and begging everybody for money.
But you might not be hungry.
I'm just saying, I didn't know. I thought she put it like in an envelope and she put 10 and extra put 100.
We don't
That's
know.
what I
We
thought.
don't know.
Now, Miss Moms, you just put $100 in the collection plate with the cash. You just SOL, baby.
Girl, if you happen to see this, please reach out to us. We would love to zoom you in and ask you what the fuck happened.
However, Rodney will ask you to put money in the collection plate.
Girl, she got PTSD.
Ain't
She
no
not
refund.
donating
Look,
shit.
Rodney don't care. Rodney don't care.
Look, ain't no refund.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Shazam.
Oh my gosh, so we're gonna make this quick and simple. Situation with Shazam, it's always gonna be a situation we've been through, something that's going on. It's gonna be named after a favorite song. Earlier, I want to say somebody meant. Oh, we were talking about it before the show, obviously. So there were a lot of comments during that. Somebody said pray about it. So Situation with Shazam going to be named after the song. Today's song is "Are You That Somebody?" Aaliyah. The first line in that song. Oh, go ahead.
Do 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 do. Do.
I've been watching you in a bit.
Oh,
It was in Dr. Dolittle.
Okay.
They were in like the cave and she was dancing. She had the hawk on her. She had like green eyeshadow. They did a little dance break. So "Are You That Somebody?" And the first thing says, "Boy, I've been watching you like a hawk in the sky." And basically says this man is her prey and she's watching him. So I feel like most recently on Instagram, on Twitter, people are still like subtweeting and subposting, right? And they're hoping that people see it. So I have a question for y'all. Are y'all still, or what is your definition of subposting or subtweeting?
In what way?
Describe it. What's your definition? If somebody says you're subposting, you're subtweeting, what does that mean to you?
Back in the day when Twitter was Twitter in 2013, no, 2012.
Twitter was what?
When Twitter was Twittering and when it was Twitter. I subtweeted a lot. I did. And I made sure I dropped little hints so people who followed me knew who exactly I was talking about at that point in time because I want to be known.
Remember Twitter After Dark?
Subtweeting.
That's subtweeting?
No, that's the topic. He talking about Twitter After Dark.
Oh, yeah.
my bad.
I was beefing with my ex at the time. And I was saying things about him that people knew I was talking about him, but indirectly.
Okay, so to you, it's posting without like tagging somebody, but making sure that they know.
Yeah.
That what it's to y'all too as well?
Yeah.
Subposting, subtweeting?
Yeah.
Do y'all think people still do it?
Yep.
I think it's a different way to do it now. Like, if we're talking about Instagram, say like you find somebody attractive on.
I was just about to say what you about to say.
You scroll through it and you just like 5 pictures in a row, so you see it come up in their notifications. Then you hit the follow, and then going forward, you watch the story and just heart every like maybe picture that you see.
Oh, you took it a different way. I see where you're going.
So
though.
then they can be like, oh, they like my pictures, they follow, but you're not sliding in the DMs and.
You like 5 pictures. You want to fuck.
You know what I think subtweeting or subbing would be now is green circles. You add people to your green circle that you want to see you. I thought that's where you were going with it. Yeah, I damn for sure think green circle is subtweeting.
So close friends and then circles. Well, it used to be circles on Twitter, but now it's gone.
Close friends is subtweeting.
Okay.
With
So
subbing.
do y'all subpost or subtweet people still?
No.
No.
When's the last time you did? When's the last time you did? Since you don't do it anymore.
I don't.
And by this, I don't mean like you're like, like, do you post things that you want somebody to see because you feel some type of way? That's what I'm asking. Like, is there do you have a moment where you're upset with somebody or somebody's done you wrong? You post something that says, the Lord says, vengeance is mine. Like, do you do shit
on
like
Facebook,
that?
I have.
Isn't that sub-posting?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sometimes do. So when I make my posts on Instagram, it'd be like a few pictures of me, and then it'd be like, I know there's one on my Instagram that says joke of today, and then it say today, and then it say niggas. But I'll post that to my story whenever like I'm upset. So then you have to click
If
it,
you're
and
upset
then-
with niggas.
Yeah,
So you're sub-tweeting or posting something.
correct.
I can't even remember doing anything like that.
Brittany, you're a lesbian. He is gay.
Brittany
Leave my
liked 5
friend
pictures
alone.
of yours.
Leave my friend alone,
So
Brittany.
that means she want to fuck. Because he just said that.
You have to be like, oh, dude.
Oh,
No, that's in a good way. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'll say it off camera though. I save it for when we go live on what you call it? We going
Instagram?
live-
I mean Facebook? I mean,
Uh,
what is this, YouTube?
Yeah, we go live. I'll say for YouTube. That'd be YouTube conversation.
Do y'all think that subtweeting is disrespectful or sneak dissing?
No.
I have sneak this before.
No, I'm saying is subtweeting or sub-posting. Is that sneak dissing?
Yeah, for sure.
You don't think it's sneak dissing, Marco? So
It's
saying
just,
you niggas
just letting
getting
my
nerves?
feelings out.
Why wouldn't you just tell him that he was getting
Yeah,
nerves, though?
yeah. Why you're not being direct?
Because actions speak louder than words.
So you're sneak dissing.
Yeah.
Why don't you put a name on it?
I don't, because I shouldn't have to. If you know I'm upset at you, I don't think it's sneak dissing. I mean, if you watching this, let me think.
Uh-oh.
Okay, it's a
As long as you don't
form
say the
of
thing
sneak
is, it's
dissing.
okay.
It's a form of sneak dissing. But if you purposely go to like my page to look for it and you know it's about you, then you found it. But I'm not putting a name, I'm not tagging you because then I'm purposely going out of my way to make sure you see it.
But you want
But
them
you
to see
doing
it.
it already by posting it.
Yeah, but it could be for anybody.
Oh, so you one of those like that wasn't about you. That was just so I'm going through at the time.
Sometimes.
So everybody says that. Obviously, people are still doing it. When's the last time you did it? Like, think about it. I want everybody to think about the last time they sub-posted. It could have been positive or it could have been negative. Because I think there are some positive sub-posting.
Oh, this is gonna sound really bad. So, this is gonna sound. It's gonna sound really bad. So I posted gifts that some of my friends got me from my house, and I made sure that I said thank you for all my true friends who got me gifts.
Oh,
Well, I was
buying
going to
my
say, who are you
first time
sub-posting, but hello, lights and walls.
Yeah, that was the last time. That was petty. I deleted it because I'm just like, you know what? It take away from people who actually wanted to give out the kind of say heart, and were people who didn't do it. So it was trashy. It was trashy. I deleted it.
I don't know when's the last time I did it.
Sounds like you do it often.
Well, so I don't want to say this on camera. So there's particular reels that come across my Instagram, and I'll send it to certain people to be shady.
But you won't post it.
I won't post it because it's not.
Who is
I don't
it
want
of?
people to know that it comes across my screen, huh?
Who's it of?
It's just random people, but it's a little bit more deeper than what I'm explaining. But I'll tell y'all off camera.
Solomon.
honestly, I can't remember. Actually, yeah, I think in my last relationship, like I didn't post the person I was dating, but I would have like, they had a symbol.
Get out my business, Solomon.
They had a symbol that they were associated with, and so like I would post that symbol along with like a message.
Same. I wear out the Beyonce, the boy that makes me say yeah video all the time. Do you guys think that in sub posting, do you think you do it because you're afraid to express your feelings to that person?
No.
Then why do you do it?
My petty bone was active that day.
So you can't be direct with the people and say, why didn't you come?
My petty bone's been active that day.
So do you think your petty bone is activated by fear?
My petty bone.
Is it activated by fear?
Hell no.
Then what is it activated by? I'm just curious.
Petty.
What is
bone.
your pettiness activated by?
Active that day.
I said, what is it activated by though?
Petty. I want to be petty.
Why though?
Because I want to be petty.
But why?
It's no why behind my pettiness.
There's typically a why
want to be
behind why
petty.
people do something, right?
Because I wanted to be petty.
Or were you upset that they didn't get you a gift?
He's not ready. He's not ready.
Petty.
What's the question again?
Is your subtweeting or subposting rooted in fear?
Oh, no. At the end of the day, it's really just a joke. I mean, it might hurt me.
Saying niggas are a joke when they've offended you is a joke?
Sometimes. But sometimes, like, it doesn't even matter. I just want to get it out, be petty, but, like, damn if they do, damn if they don't. Really.
If they respond to it, have they ever responded to it or no? Mm-hmm. They have not?
No. Because some people don't even know that I'm talking about them.
Do you check to see if they watched it?
Yeah. And mission accomplished if they did.
And then you delete it.
No, the story deletes it because it deletes in 24 hours.
You know, I'm gonna reverse it a little bit.
Ooh.
So because I'm not the type that actually subtweets, I think based off of that line of questioning that you just did, my avoidance, the lack of acknowledging you in general, would be like the absence of a subtweet, the absence of me even acknowledging you would be my thing. Like you could have a problem with me, you could post it, I'm not even gonna look for it, don't really care, I'm not even gonna bring it up. I think that typically, in my experience, that typically pisses people off more than putting something up, because when you put something up, it shows that you care.
The reason behind my question is because, as I told you guys, I've been like watching the sermon series, and he talked about how people handle their wrath and how people handle their wrath and not addressing it, or they address it subliminally, or we address it by being silent. So I was just curious to see how you guys handle your wrath when it comes to different people, your followers, your family, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your people of choice, when they don't do something that pleases you. Because I think we all have a little bit of wrath in us, and we do things to like hurt other people, but in turn they end up hurting us.
I have a lot of wrath in me. I can be real nasty, and I try not to go. Well, it's not a matter of trying not to go there. I don't like me when I go there, and so I used to do this thing. If I was mad at somebody, or if we were dating and we broke up, mentally you died. Like you got drafted into the war and then you just died. It's pretty extreme. I get it.
It's a form of wrath.
It's a form of wrath. But it was a way for me to cope. It's easier for someone to die than to realize they walked away. Right? So it was a way for me to like protect myself, so that I could just make it through the day, make it through the week, make it through the rest of life.
I like it.
The last time
I don't. That's why I had to change.
Not the wrath part.
Oh,
but I like the.
Yeah, but I had to change.
I go to hell.
Wait, what?
My wrath is hell.
Yeah, he goes low.
Especially when I feel disrespected, especially when I feel like I looked out for you and make sure you have the best interest at heart, and you go against the grain.
Not against the grain.
Go against the home. And now look at you now. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I hold grudges, so mine is low too.
I think it's important. I think like that's why I brought it up, because I think we all have to think about how we handle wrath. Like I know I'm the type of person that will act like you do not exist to me. You are dead. Like, bitch, you might as well go pick out a plot, because guess what? You're not gonna get nothing from me, Portia. But just interested to see how people handle that, because I think we see a lot of subliminal posts on Instagram. A lot of people are hurting, or a lot of people are going through something. It's like, this post is cute, but what does it actually mean, right? But
You know what the best revenge is for me? And this is a petty bone, another petty bone of mine. It's like how you unfollow somebody, and then because somebody shares something that you do, the person who followed you saw it anyway because somebody else they follow you and shared your content.
I didn't follow the line. What?
So you blocked me, and you follow him.
Mm-hmm.
Something I did got shared, and he shared it, so you still saw it.
That gets really messy because how would you even know that I saw
No,
it?
it's not even a bad thing. To me, that's a good thing because, like, bitch, I'm still shiny. Thought you blocked me out, but here I am.
Right, but how would you know that they saw it on somebody else's page? That's messy. Just told on yourself, girl. Hey, Solomon, take it away.
I know you saw it.
All right. For today's
Tell them my
menage,
secrets.
for today's menage a trois, it's inspired by the great Lauryn Hill. So, Doo-Wop Diddy. So, Lauryn Hill has a song called Doo-Wop, and I absolutely love that song. But there's a lot of commentary right now about all of this Diddy stuff, right? And everybody has something to say. Everybody wants to condemn. Everybody wants to ride the high moral train. But would you have gone to a Diddy party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I wasn't expecting that from you two.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
my answer is still yes. But everything would be consent over here.
Okay, I agree with what he said.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, if we're going to keep it a buck, we all know, we heard they're doing bad things. Same thing as far as R. Kelly doing bad things. People still supported him. He was on TV shows after the fact that the little girl peed on the tub, allegedly. Mm-hmm. And, like, I'm just being honest, like, we'll keep it real. So, like, I can't act like I would not have been there. I mean, because, like, Diddy had parties that everyone went to. Now the freak parties, I don't know, because I'm a business out there. But, like, to be invited to a Diddy party, like a regular party, I thought
I'm talking about a freak party.
Oh, the freak party.
Y'all knew what I meant.
Oh, I really didn't know. I thought you were talking about...
Yes. With consent.
So
it depends who went now. I'm just gonna keep it real. If I saw somebody who I didn't think to see back there,
so look,
Where's the NDA?
so when they released that Diddy had like over 1,000 bottles of baby oil. So the first thing I thought was, you remember those black wrestling videos?
yes!
Oh, yes.
I immediately was like, "Ooh, they doing those black wrestling thing," and I was like, "Oh, I would have gone to that." Like, could you
Did y'all
imagine?
answer yes or no?
My answer is a yes.
What was yours?
I don't think I would have went.
Tell me about it in the group
I
chat.
don't like group sex. I don't like those types of things.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it
you
would have
did
like
say
turned
that.
me down. Like I wouldn't have did it.
You
Now,
want to be a voyeur?
now I don't. Hell no. I done went to the Diddy party, got drunk, okay, and had all the liquor, smoked a little weed, something like that. Or I should have said that. Kama say, "Ooh, I should have said that." My team got to handle that later. But I'd probably went and indulged and I had fun. I would have been doing all the stuff, But yeah, I probably got drunk, and when it was time, when the lights started getting low or whatever, and the house music came on, I'd be like, "Girl, let me call this Uber Black."
Not
Look,
the
this
house
me in the
music.
back. This me trying to go in the back room.
But let's be very clear.
Diddy would have been like, so if this is the after of the after, so if you're not with it, you need to
let's
leave
be
now.
100%. We all have been to game nights or situations, and you can feel when the energy goes.
Yeah.
Like, you can feel when it's about to turn to something freaky deaky and when to call your motherfucking Uber. So I know at that party, I'd be like, girl, I gotta get out of here.
Again, it depends who was staying. And it's the person who was staying I was flirting with all night, or I had a chest flirt with, bitch, I'm gonna shoot my shot.
See, the first thing I thought about, going back to this black wrestling, like people who are allegedly there or who had been videoed or photographed at these parties, like, could you imagine, like, now, I'm thinking adult version, like, adult Usher, like, Usher now, after those photos were released, doing body oil wrestling with like Odell Beckham.
Who? Wait, what's going on?
Odell Beckham, the football player,
Like blonde hair,
allegedly.
curls.
Well, I mean, allegedly he was that one.
I was gonna say,
But
yeah.
could you imagine that?
Odell Beckham
I would
doing
like it,
wrestling?
I think the
With Usher.
Well, Usher is what, girl?
All
Well,
right.
for now.
Oh.
They're both handsome and sexy.
Usher?
Yes, Usher Raymond.
He Asian now.
Hey, what?
Did you say what?
He's aging now.
Aging.
Oh, I thought you said Asian.
I know
Like,
that's what y'all think.
Look, this congestion you got going on.
Baby.
I think that knowing, like, from what people are saying allegedly with like his parties and things, and like people drinking things and not knowing what's in the drinks and stuff like that, and losing their inhibitions, it's just like, would you have really wanted to be there? Because it seems like everybody that was there has a lot of regret about what happened or what they did.
That's how I feel. And again, we going to go back to people go to somebody's hotel room at 3 o'clock in the morning. If you known, or have heard that Diddy have after parties, and your ass stay for the after party, don't go cry wolf because it's after party.
Okay, now see, I'm not going down that road.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that back in the day, if I had an opportunity to go to a Diddy party, and I'm not one of those people who would be interested in going to a Diddy party for fame. Like, I would be going to the Diddy party just to see all the shit that's going on. And maybe I would be a voyeur, maybe I would participate. I don't know. But that would have been maybe exhilarating for me.
yeah.
Now, in terms of where you were going, I am not commenting on that.
People have the right to feel how they feel. Everybody's different with their opinions and views. I just don't feel like now, I guess, so should nobody be drugged without their consent? Let me say that. I guess I should have added that. But I should have added, not guess, I should have added that. Now, if you're drugged without their consent, that's completely bullshit. That's wrong. But now, if you go, and then because Diddy say your name in the documents, you like, oh my God, I didn't know. You knew what the fuck it was. You know what I mean? Like, stop trying to do that. Or don't be, not a Diddy is behind bars. Now you want to tell all the business. But before he went away, now you quiet and all this stuff. Like, I don't like that.
I get where you're going, because I think of like the freak offs. Like, you got the pre-game, you got the award show, you got the after party for celebration or whatever, and then you have the after party. Like for the people that don't want to go home. So I'm with you. But when it comes to being drugged and doing things that you do not want to do, where's my clothes, and show me to the nearest exit.
Well, it's too late now. Your booty hole got baby oil on it.
Well, that's fine too.
Brittany said, Solomon, if you saw something illegal, would you say something? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Even if it like drugs, you're gonna tell, because there were definitely drugs there. That's illegal.
Oh, okay. So thank you for that. If I saw someone getting drugged, yes, I would. If someone is willingly participate in using drugs, that's your business. Okay. But like if someone is being used, abused, drugged, whatever, yes, absolutely, I would say something. That's just like, who is it? Ray J? Ray J just did an interview, and he was like, I wasn't in those rooms that y'all have been talking about. Like I wouldn't want to be in those rooms, right? And so I think it's, going back to your question, I think it's, really important to identify like what are your boundaries. And like back in the day, my boundaries might have been a little looser than they are now. Just like, who is it? Your friend at the live show. She was like, back in the day, I used to be a hoe.
Yeah. I think it's important what Ray J said, though, because I think a lot of people are just grouping people into, well, I saw them at Diddy's house. And it's like, okay, but they might have been there, but they might not have been in the secret lair in the secret dungeon with the chains, whips, handcuffs, baby oil, and dildos. Like,
I'm gonna share something. So I was at a party, a party, if that makes sense. And I best remember seeing this one person drinking, and everybody was that person, if you get what I'm saying. And I remember just being passed out somewhere. And I remember walking back in that area, and I'm like, oh God, he's still passed out. I remember seeing this individual trying to do something with this person where he was like, no. I said, we're not doing that. So I literally like picked him up and set him in a chair. Now what happened after that, God, I felt like they were what I was supposed to do. But like I just not could sit there watching somebody do something with somebody and they're like not knowing what's going on. To me, that's creepy as fuck. And you need to be safe in environments like that. He was by himself. And you don't have anybody who care like me. Because I wouldn't about to do it to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just being honest. Because people are nasty. Let's have to share that.
All right. So, so going to the next question before we move on to the letter. What are you willing to do to live the life you want? Because going back to your comment before about people... No, I'm not going to do that because I don't know how to navigate around that. But what are you willing to do to live the life that you want?
I think that's an important question in reference to this, because a lot of people that are tied up in this are tied up in it because they wanted something in their life, right? Like they wanted a record deal, they wanted fame, they wanted stardom, and they just thought, oh, well, if I go to his house, or if I go do this, or if I go hang out with him, or things like that, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's where you have to think about that. But I think in respects to me, what am I willing to do to get everything that I want? I think I'm willing to do a lot, but there are boundaries. Like there are things that I'm not going to rip away my morals and values and what I cherish to make sure that I have what I want. I'm not going to utilize my body. Well, let me not say that. I'm not gonna like be like, oh, I'm gonna have sex with somebody for this. You know what I mean? Because let's be real, pretty privilege is real. I may flirt with a bartender and they may give me a $5 drink that should have been $27 because I wanted that drink. But it's like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna fuck somebody to get a contract, or I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? But that's just me, because I think different people have different experiences and have been put in different positions and feel like, okay, well, if I want to be this top. I want to be on the charts and the Billboard charts and get on red carpets and stuff. They might have felt obligated to do things like that, and I think it's sad. You have to really have your boundaries and have a foundation before you start chasing your dreams, in my opinion.
I guess I don't have sympathy for that, and this is me as being God honest true. If you have $1 contract and you suck some pain, got F this so you didn't want to do, but you wanted your contract, and then you cry wolf later. If I was in the jury, I would not award you shit. I'm just being honest. Like, unless somebody drugged you or had a gun in your head, you did that willingly. I don't care if you was 18, 20. If you were grown, you knew what you were doing. You signed it. You did it. You got your $1 million. You got your contract. You got your little fame. It is what it is.
I think that's dangerous because there are people...
I don't think it's dangerous at all.
That is, because there's people that are in the Surviving R. Kelly documentary who wanted fame and they got molested.
You
by R.
are
Kelly.
a grown, consenting adult who did not have any things done. Like I said, if you were not in harm's way, if somebody have a gun in your head saying, sign them up, I won't kill you, or anything like that, you sold your soul. That's what it is. Let's call it a spade a spade. You sold your soul for your contract. That's the God honest truth.
I wouldn't have done it for the contract. I probably would have just done it because I wanted to.
Bam.
I'm just,
being honest.
Just being honest, and also just shifting the energy. If the contract was a bonus, then whoo, yay.
You're so stupid.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm very much so like Solomon. Like, I'll do it because I want to. You don't have to force me to sign this paperwork. I'm gonna read over it. If it looks fun over there, and okay, that might be my playground. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna read over it.
Right. Like,
you're not gonna have an attorney look over it.
Oh, that I will. But if they're like, oh, you got 5 minutes, do or die, I'm like, okay, just shoot me now.
You know what I'm saying? They do have people who actually do that to people. And if you sign that, not know what you signed, I feel like that's you. You really want fame that bad and you don't care what's in the contract.
Child, when I was in college, I signed up for a credit card for a t-shirt.
that should be illegal.
Okay, so that's predatory, right? Are we agreeing that's predatory?
Yes.
So you don't think it's predatory to give somebody a contract and like I think that there's something there.
And the same thing as being positioned by your boss for promotion is sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is sexual harassment.
If my boss comes to me and say, "Give me sex and we get promotion," that is sexual harassment. However, if you are an independent contractor, I'm just being honest. No, let's just be for real. If we're gonna keep it a buck, we got to move on. Let's just say a person wants to sign us, right? Sign us to whatever their network, and then they be like, "But in order to get this contract, you got to do
Didn't
X,
you
Y,
have
and Z."
offers and you turned them down?
Yes, I did. 'Cause I have integrity. Everybody don't have integrity.
So you have integrity, but everybody else don't got none if they do.
What I'm saying is, I would have done it because I made a choice in my mind. I know what if I do this, know what I get out of this. You get what I'm saying? I'm getting something.
But
from
that
it.
person shouldn't be held accountable for if they're doing that.
No, because I had the right to say no. Just like, I was in a situation like that. I even talked about it on the show. Like, it happened to me, and guess what I did? Walk the fuck away. And if I'm not gonna give it honestly, and I'm not finna sleep my way to the top. That's just not me. I'm built different.
And got the nerve to sit here and talk about your struggles.
Girl, no, I'm gonna be struggling. Now, do I look back on that position and be like, girl, what if?
Do I regret anything in life?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep it up. I'd be like, girl, if I just wanna.
Just pull it out
Sat
real
on
quick.
a little bit. One sit, one spin, girl.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just being honest. Like, if it was a contract on the table, something about, oh, you want this contract, you gotta do something. I'm gonna walk away. Y'all gonna be mad at me. I'm gonna be what's Niecy Clark? Bitch, I'm not signing. I'm not signing the contract. I'm not doing it. You better suck extra hard.
Now that's
Cause I'm not doing
I
it.
don't know who's gonna get the contract because I ain't getting either shit.
Nope.
Tag me in, partner. I'll take us to the top.
Okay, let's go to the letter.
Marco gonna come here with a mink coat like, bitches.
Be like, what's y'all?
Fuck you get a mink from?
What's y'all selling? 50,000. What's Marco's? 500.
I remember when TLC opened the garage, just Toyota RAV4s out there playing around.
Okay, before we move on to this letter, I do know that this is a very serious topic, y'all.
Yes.
Openers is a very serious topic. And we are all just coming from a very personal perspective. But the question still remains, and it is something for all of us to think about. What are you willing to do to live the life that you want? Because it isn't always, victimization doesn't have to be in the cards, right? And so being preyed upon doesn't have to be in the cards. But when you look at your everyday life, what are you willing to do to live the life that you want? Because there may be some sacrifices. There may be some motivational things or some discipline things that you just have to work around. And so just give it some thought.
Okay. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed everybody's segment today. It was fun. Now it's to the best segment. Hey, openers. Welcome to The Letter, a.k.a. Fifth City. This will invite you into our conversation, ask us questions, write us letters. We're here for you to give you sound, honest, raw advice. We do have Solomon on staff, but he is not on staff right now because he needs to get paid on his own dime for his own
Get
expertise.
paid for this.
You do. So go suck a little. That came out wrong. Lord, y'all know we just came out saying it's really just playing for real. But you hit up Solomon in his DM, and he can help you out with your therapy needs and all that stuff.
Don't add an extra zero to your invoice because you're not getting your money back.
Baby. Please actually send us $2,000. So you
I'm about to send you 20. Too bad, girl. Finger slipped.
What it say? It's too bad. I like what you say. I'm doing. It's too bad. No, but yeah. So you can send your letter in two ways. openrelationshippodcast@gmail.com, or you go to the website at openrelationshippodcast.com. Click contact us and click send letter. All right. The letter. If B's goes wrong. Hey, I just wanted to say I love you all. Thank you for showing up. Us openers appreciate you. Now let's get into my situation. I have been sexing this guy for 4 months. Nothing too serious. It's honestly just sex. But one day he asked me for a threesome, and I agreed to it. Now the third was fine as hell, with blessings in the front and the back. Okay.
My God.
Needless to say, me and the third have been hooking up in the main situation called Win of It and try to make me cut him off. I told him, hell no. We aren't anything committed. Come to find out, the third is his ex. What would you do in this unique situation?
Everybody's a dumb bitch. Dumb. Everybody is dumb. You're dumb. First of all, I've been sexting this guy for 4 months. Nothing too serious. It's honestly just sex. So it's not anything serious. So why are you tripping? Like girl. Needless to say, me and the third have been hooking up. We've talked about this, open relationships, poly things, gone wrong when somebody reaches out and somebody else starts liking the other person.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like, why is he trying to make you cut him off? And it's crazy because he asked you for a threesome, but he brought his ex to you. Bitch, are you stupid? Like, think about that. I asked you for a threesome and you say yes, and I bring my ex to you to have a threesome, but you my new thing.
Knowing the sex
dumb.
is good.
You're dumb, bitch. You're dumb. That's all I gotta say. Bitches are stupid.
You's a dummy, bitch. What would I do in this unique?
He whacked the fuck out of him.
Stupid.
I mean, Shazam took the words out of my mouth.
Marco actually answered the question. It says, what would you do in this unique situation?
Unique?
Unique?
That's what she
mean,
You're dumb. That's what you are. Like,
if I'm not in a committed relationship with either one, I would probably still keep fucking both of them.
you don't say.
I'm with you.
I mean, because why y'all arguing?
So
Let's have fun.
So you would keep fucking both individuals.
Yes.
Yes.
Because you want them both.
Well, not even one both, but the sex was good. So let's put the emotions aside and let's just have fun.
So you would keep going to both of them, even though one of them wants you to cut them off because they kind of like you more.
I would probably have a meeting. And
A
be
meeting?
With all three of
Like,
them?
I'd be like, look.
Y'all hearing this? Y'all listening? Sounds really good.
The sex is good. Why y'all tripping? I know y'all used to be exes. I'm not tripping, so why y'all tripping?
Y'all are exes.
Who? No, I'm the third, but they used to.
They are exes.
Yeah, they are exes. So
They're
why
not
y'all
used to be exes. They're still exes.
They sound like they're recent exes, like it's they ex. Like,
Oh yeah, okay. So y'all exes. What's the problem? I'm not tripping. I'm the third.
I'm with Marco. If
Y'all
I'm
figure it
just,
out.
if nothing is committed, I feel like the person who's getting jealous, making it weird. Because honestly, I would never know the information you didn't bring it to me. Because clearly the third who I'm enjoying having sex with the blessings ain't saying shit. We just having a good time.
How do you
So
even
why
get in
ruin?
this
Why fuck? What they say?
situation?
Why fuck up the spot?
Okay. Why
Like-
fuck up a good time?
why would you bring your ex to the threesome?
That's not hit. That's not the
I
opener's
know,
fault.
but if you're talking to somebody and they bring their ex to the threesome, you shouldn't even want to talk to this person anymore. They still have a relationship with their ex that they're comfortable bringing him in for threesomes.
But he just said it's just they're just FB, friends with benefits.
Well, then why'd you write the letter? It seems like you know the answer to this.
Well, goddamn, Shazam. Well, that's my answer. How you feel,
Solomon.
It's a dumb bitch.
He's a dummy, bitch.
What would you say? Stupid.
I am going to
Maybe
attempt
said
to
you're
be a
stupid.
little
You're not
nicer. So I think there's a lot of confusion here, in the sense that you identified that this is a friend with benefits, but then you also call them your main, right? So like, what is it? I don't know how to make it nicer. Clean it up.
Confusion. No brains. No clarity. Dumb.
That's all you got for
Oh
him?
my God.
All right, openers. That's the letter for tonight. Solomon, take us out.
All right. Thank you all for coming and joining the four of us as we swallow hard topics and spit difference of opinions. Damn, Shazam.
Stupid.
Listen, not smart.
Use a dummy.
Bye, guys. See you next week.
That was crazy.